but it seems like it has to really get off the ground running. It just seems like, and there's so much here for TNC, especially late game. Like if they can, even mid game, they can sustain against this brood.
Prepare for battle.
Little bug boss Armel, yeah. I almost don't know if the brood's gonna be enough. I mean, obviously you're looking at cheese with brood, but I don't know.
We come for you.
Yeah. But will Bocarino go with it first, you know? Be like one of the first Bocarino Radiance Enigmas, you know? Just because he loves that item.
"30 seconds to battle."
He's got the bracers, he's, you know, he's doing what he can, but Bocarino, I hope you're listening.
The battle begins.
Bocarino taking a lot of damage here, already forced to use that salve. That is a quick use on that salve, and that's going to help this lane go even better for TNC. It definitely become a problem, because if they're able to harass the Enigma out of lane, you want to be here, you want to be a presence, but it could get tough if you're not too careful. Doubles down. Ooh, believe. So you're saying something similar to when we see like an axe now, where they go double stout shield and they're just able to really creep cut. It's not used for creep cutting, but it's used in the sense where it's like a 75% chance to block 20 damage. Yeah. Yeah, throws the arrow out, but not gonna hit Tim's. And actually chasing on Nakuku quite heavily is this Undying, who does have 2 mangoes. One of the things that we've been seeing from Undyings a lot, and I don't know if this is just a Chinese region thing, but you use all your mana, you mango, decay, keep decaying. It's like when you run out of mana, you kill yourself. Ooh, Tim's. Nice little arrow, and that's... Oh. There's the leap. But the boulder smash! As well as the salve getting off. Now the rolling boulder. Tim's, how did you get out of this? The Undying tried to save the kill for Talib, and that allowed him the opportunity to get out. And now Ninja Boogie. Malphus, Magic Missile. And Ninja Boogie will probably fall here. At least he should. They're trying to go in. And oh man, Tim's! With the rolling boulder. These guys are getting down on literally 0 health. Not literally, I guess figuratively. But at the same time, Tim's, the long walk happens to conveniently work out to save his buddy's life. And at the same time, get first blood. Now he goes for the Venge. Malphus, Boulder Smash coming through. Gabby with the kill. And Tim's is now responsible for both these kills in the top lane. Tim's, and he pulls here to help out Gabby. He's really doing it all at the moment to help make sure that the Phantom Lancer finds a good start. I think it's one of the things that's a necessity against possibly dealing with a early heavy charging brood. Over top again. And they'll get themselves the Venge. Might find more. As Tim's moving forward. Doppelganger under the tier 1 tower. They've got creeps here. And now the Malphus out on the Gabby, but Bocarino's dead anyway, and it's 4-0. So TNC looking really good to start this. Ooh, Cuckoo. Cuckoo gets the kill and it to leave. Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
I don't know if you want to be in on that. Wave of Terror, Arcane Curse, Magic Missile. Bocarino now is the Malphus. They'll still grab the Bounty Rune. Gabby gets it. He's low on mana, low on health, in a little bit of trouble. Running away now is going to be Bocarino. Boomy comes back, but into what cost? It hits his life is the cost there. And then Tim's again. And they'll shrine up. They get to stay over here, top. Just win after win after win for TNC. Grabbing the bounty runes, getting the kills, not losing anybody top. Looking really good. Being absolutely stellar. And they're up 1,000 net worth. I mean, maybe the levels aren't as great because they're tri-laning a little bit here, but still, they're shutting down this Enigma for the most part. And it might work. They get the kill on the Ninja Boogie. Arcane Curse is out on Bocarino. Now Tim's kind of out of position, but no rolling boulder to the low ground to get out of there. Armel taking away all those spiders. Cuckoo now level 6. Over mid, we saw Armel get all the spiders away from this brood. Good hefty chunk of gold. Got 71. It's a lot of spiders, that's for sure.
Spread thrice.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Tim's is coming over. They need to be careful. They do have the ward, actually, so they know that he's coming in. 3 heroes diving deep onto Gabby. The TP comes over. Cuckoo's here. Bocarino, Malphus used, and now Tim's. Let's see what he's able to throw at Bocarino. Trying to zigzag, making sure he avoids the boulder smash, but it's not going to matter. The damage coming through with the Shikuchi. Bocarino dead. They don't even get Gabby or Tim.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Ninja Boogie is responsible for one of the 2 deaths. 50%. Yeah, rolling boulder smash comes in. Magic missile going to be laid down on Tims as well as the Malefice. Wave of Terror should be able to get the kill with the Eidolons, but he gives up his life. Now moving in deep will be Cuckoo. Finds Boomy, who already used this magic missile and doesn't have enough mana for another one. Soul Rip comes out. The damage is there, and now into the time lapse he'll go to make make some space between him and Undying. 9-3.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower.
Dude, Gabby, leap forward. Talib gets the kill. Boulder Smash comes out. Rotation from the Undying. They look for the arrow. Tims doesn't get hit. Trying to stay close so he can't rolling boulder out. Let's see, Tims. Can you get out of this one? You don't have rolling boulder just yet. Taking a lot of damage, and there's the Starstorm as rolling boulder comes back up. And now top, you look over at Bocarino with Cuckoo here, trying to TP away. Searing Chains, the damage is enough. He did die in base. There's the Searing Chains.
Hunt.
10-5 in favor of TNC. They haven't exactly pulled away in terms of net worth, but at the same time, that's not only on Allison, but a good chunk of it is on Allison. If you take a look at the difference between Allison and the Mirana, and then especially the Enigma, who uses the black hole on the 2, but he's got time lapse, so oh boy, they needed someone to rotate. Nobody came over for that black hole. Brood sitting over mid, TP in the backpack. The black hole on 2 heroes. Yeah. Yeah, it unfortunately didn't turn into anything, and now
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
God, that sleight of fist is ridiculous on all these little spiderlings, but Allison trying to get away. They've got the last word coming through. Remnant over, Boulder Smash lands, as well as the Geomagnetic Grip. Magnetized on top of that, Allison dead.
Dire's middle tower
And that's where this kind of starts to become a problem, is when you start losing your top of the net worth hero. Especially the Brood is trying to snowball out of control.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Arrow. Tombstone over towards the bottom area, and we got Tims, so it's not a huge prize, but it's something they're willing to take, of course, being down just a slight bit. Bocarino needs to find his way back into it too. He went first item helm in the Dominator here.
Rune of Illusion.
Yeah, actually really close. Yeah, Brood could definitely lead to game 2 going the way of Admiral. What are the steps that are needed, that are necessary for TNC to just, you know, even if the Brood is outpacing you by quite a bit, what's the way that you sustain the game and take it later where you can possibly overwhelm the Brood?
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Gabby actually goes down over top as they take out the Undying, and ooh, Silencer. This Allison coming right across the jungle area, and there are the immediate tips coming out. Magic Missile used, Rolling Boulder over bottom. Boulder Smash nicely done by Tim's. Geomagnetic Grip. Cuckoo with another kill here. He's now sitting 5-1 over mid. Armel, be careful. Arrow, not on the money, but they've got the Orchid. Armel into the Sleight of Fist once again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
On the Magnetize as well as the Boulder Smash, Geomagnetic Grip. Arrow comes in from Talib. The Rolling Boulder comes through. Undying ends up dying. They drop the Tombstone. They got the Global Silence, and now the TP attempt out from Tim's. They'll be able to leave. Global Silence expended to escape the possibility of a black hole coming in from this Enigma. And I think TNC are very much okay with that. But Ninja Boogie now chased by Allison. Arcane Curse comes out, but look at that damage coming from the Spiderlings as well as the Brood. And they clean up this Silencer.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Never refuse gold given.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Be careful. He's got 2 Botto charges, but...
The rune of regeneration.
Gabby going for, or at least it looked like it was going for this Vanguard. Over mid, Boulder Smash. They find the Undying once again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And nice little Boulder Smash. Geomagnetic Grip silences up this Enigma now with the last word. He's silenced up again. They'll get the kill into Tim. There's the Sleight of Fist. They look for the kill into the Enigma. They'll get it. Allison chasing on the Ninja Boogie. Easily done with the Spiderlings. This does so much damage. Magic Missile comes through. They've got the Searing Chains. We'll take out another Mboomy. Miranda here. We'll maybe try to chase on to Cuckoo, but he does have the time lapse though. Gucci over into the trees.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tier 2 just being chipped away at by these Spiderlings. Allison going for the BKB, has Medallion Orchid on top of that, and then Maelstrom coming out for Armel. Oh, look. Nice combination there with the swap as well as the arrow into the global. But Global not going to stop the Radiant side from coming in on the TNC. So Global does get forced out. They thought maybe they had a chance to save Armel, but he's already dead with that arrow coming in with the swap.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen.
So close game overall. Admiral have a little bit of a net worth lead, and it's sort of on the back of Allison. Cuckoo. Cuckoo is also going for the defusal blade, so defusal on the Phantom Lancer, defusal next onto the Weaver. We'll have 2 defusals here for TNC. And arrow thrown Armel. Magic missile, but it'll remnant all the way back to base. There's that Maelstrom picked up, so I'm surprised a little bit at the Enigma Guardian Greaves, but what are your thoughts on this item picked up by Enigma?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Boulder Smash, Geomagnetic Grip, and Bocarino, 2-man Black Hole. There's the Searing Chains coming out. Talib still dies, and Bocarino goes down as well. Yeah, there's just not enough follow-up, and yeah, they do get themselves the Aegis, but they might even lose more. Boomy trying to run away now from Gabby, coming in with the Doppelganger. They'll place the Tombstone onto the high ground. Boulder Smash comes out, hits onto the Undying, so they should at least have him as a third. And then the Tombstone on top of it's an easy 150.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A golden thread.
What have we here?
Allison. Oh boy, that's the silence there. They'll find the swarm. Need to find a way to kill Allison or let their silencer at least get out. Arrow comes through, doesn't land. Searing Chains once again. This is just going to be the Aegis with a sleight of fist, but they're okay with that.
Dire are scanning.
It's up to lead pretty hard. Armel with this Maelstrom going into the Lincoln Sphere. Then you take a look over. Mantis out for the Phantom Lancer and BKB for the Weaver. So these next couple of items, quite nice.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they found Bocarino. Sleight of Fist. Last word, Geomagnetic Grip. Tim's. Look at the cleanup on the Bocarino. Now they've got the Yules coming through onto the Mirana with the Global Silence to follow it up. The BKB's going to be popped by Allison. They've got Undying coming in. Let's see if he's able to help the leap. 1, 2. Moonlight Shadow. There's a third. They go for the rest of the team. And now they look over as there's 3 heroes here for the side of Admiral. They go after Gabby. They've got him silenced. Double kill for Allison. Rolling boulder. Now the magnetize out on 2. Can they get themselves the undying Allison? Let's see what he can do. Ramming away. Armel's dead. 3 heroes gone on the side of TNC. Silence up his Allison. Looking over at Cuckoo. Time lapse. Webs placed down. Orchid onto the Earth Spirit. Now the Diffusal Blade to slow Allison. Has to be careful. The damage is heavy from Cuckoo. But that'll just deter him from getting the kill on the Tims, who will be able to TP out.
The pattern rewoven.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Yeah, TNC were almost surprised in Cuckoo getting this solo kill on the Bocarino. Or no, actually Armel's here. Never mind.
Double damage.
Allison Radiance. Yeah, for sure. It seems like they're reactive on Admiral, but TNC, they're farming up, and they're going to have these next couple items where I don't know if they even let up on the gas in terms of aggression. They're going to have Lincolns here on the Ember. Phantom Lancer will have a Heart. Then you've got a Weaver going into the Manta style. Already has Diffusal as well as the Hurricane Pike. Like, these are the next couple of items are just so huge for TNC.
Dire are scattered.
Radiance, yeah.
Coin for me.
You think what should be the difference in the build instead of this Radiant?
Radiant's bottom tower.
Moonlight Shadow. Global Silence with the Sleight of Fist, and now the BKB is going to be popped by Alice, and they'll look over at Tim's. He's silenced up with the Orchid. They'll get the kill there. Godlike is Alice, and the rest of the team trying to get out, but they've stopped Cuckoo, and they'll get him as well. So 2 kills here for Allison, taking out a 9 times killing spree.
Because at this point, why not?
And they really need to move forward. They've got Allison on these Ancients trying to finish off the Radiance as the recipe comes in, and there it is.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tim's coming over, blink forward. There's the tombstone laid down. Boulder Smash lands onto 2. Now we've got Sleight of Fist coming out from Armel, but Tim's way too far forward, and it's only 2 of them. And now the tier 2 is for sure dead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, the net worth is just about even. team percentage chance sitting at 44-56 in favor of TNC. So the game is certainly close, and they still haven't completely gotten a handle on Allison yet on the side of TNC. I think... Yeah, I think so. I really do, because they've got the team fight possible with a nice black hole. If they could set it up, I think things can go really well for them. It just really depends on if Global Silence is up and what things TNC has to bring to the table. Because if Global Silence is used and then you still have that black hole, you team fight and you find a couple of good kills, and then you've got some good push coming out. Certainly, really pressure TNC. Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
See what they're able to do.
Allies.
Cuckoo Tims, as well as Ninja Boogie nearby. They've got the Moonlight Shadow coming out from Team Admiral as they head over north. They see the courier. Comes all the way across. Shows on a Ninja Boogie. Now they've got the Sentry placed down. They spot to leave. And let's see what they're able to get on the side of TNC as the Remnant comes in with a Sleight of Fist coming through. Bocarino looking for the black hole, looking for that perfect moment to lay something down. The Maleficent comes out. Might have had a moment right there, but the Global Silence is still available for this Silencer. And now he finally blows it. Silencer dead right before he goes down. It will go down, or he will go down. And they'll also almost take out the Tombstone. Meanwhile, Talib is dead thanks to Cuckoo. Yeah, they hold it.
My gift from the goddess.
Never refuse gold given.
Radiant are scanning.
A golden thread.
A fight near Roche. In goes Allison. They're gonna start it. Let's see what they're able to do with this. Wave of Terror comes out. TNC on the high ground over by their Ancients. See possibly Tim's make a play. He sets up, goes by these trees, stays in the corner, has Rolling Boulder in 8. They're not exactly doing this Roche very quickly. The Arcane Curse comes out. Boulder smash onto 2. Hits the Enigma. There's the swap. Gets the Brood out. And now with that, Dire retreat for just a moment as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Back into Roche. Tims. Illusions, he's setting up with a possible rolling boulder. There's the way with Terror. Tim's in a little bit of trouble. He gets through the magic missile to get the Aegis, and now Tim's already dead with the black hole hitting onto one. But the global silence comes out afterwards, and he'll stop that black hole in its real steps. And I don't know if Admiral will want to go back in on this. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains lands on two. Gabby with the Spirit Lance. Got the last word, as well as the slow on Allison trying to chase. Has this Aegis, as well as the Radiance burning away on the side of TNC. Sleight of Fist comes out once again on from Armel onto Allison. Heavy Doppelganger into the high ground. They don't manage to get anything more than Tim's, but they also get the Aegis.
Cut from the same cloth.
Gabby actually finds Boomy. It's got the Swarm. That hits onto Allison. You need to be a little bit careful. The Orc is now being used on an illusion. Undying's here. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, both rooted. They don't have a black hole to work with. They've already lost two heroes here. Allison getting low. He's also got that Aegis, so he'll use the ulti. Trying to run. Arrow comes in. Not going to hit on anybody on the side of TNC. Gabby keeping it close. Meanwhile, top, Tim's is here just pushing out for the moment. And TNC may be looking to re-engage. They doppelganger forward, find the tombstone, get a quick 200, and now they'll go into the tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's courier has been killed.
They found Allison. There's the Boulder Smash as well as the Geomagnetic Grip, Sleight of Fist. They get the Aegis. I'll take that. Moonlight Shadow, Bocarino does not have a black hole. TNC get away with murder there, taking out the Brood, losing nothing, and no more Aegis. And Nullifier next for Brood. Over mid, Bocarino by himself. Oh, actually misses the Geomagnetic Grip. He has an opportunity at a black hole here, but the Global Silence is available, so he has to be careful about how he chooses to use it. There's the swap. Magic Missile onto Tim with the Wave of Terror coming through. Allison on the back lines gets the kill on a Ninja Boogie. They've got the Remnant forward, gets the kill on a Bocarino. Now they're without the Enigma for 70 seconds. Cuckoo goes in. There's the Nullifier using that damage, or at least trying to. The BKB's going to be popped. He looks over Tim, gets the kill with the Orc, and on top of this Earth Spirit, so he's unable to get out. They look over the Undying. Gabby doing a lot of damage. BKB's about to run out on Allison. Cuckoo, he's being chased. Armel is here, Searing Chains onto this Mirana. Look over, Magic Missile, not going to be on anybody important. I think it was on an illusion. They've got the Orchid again on the Gabby, trying to run away. Now the Nullifier with the damage. Oh, they have it. Oh, boy.
Never refuse gold given.
Cuckoo is picking up that gem, but Gabby going down, and Allison staying alive again.
Coin for me.
Ninja Boogie.
All is silence.
Killed by Talib, walks into an arrow, unfortunate for him, and then the tip comes from Bocarino. Bloodthorn for this Brood neck. that where Brood tops out at the Bloodthorn? Obviously Moonshard, but placing full wards over here. Cuckoo. As that Manta, Armel's got the Shivas going for an Aeon Disc. Trying to survive here. Invading the jungle is Team Admiral. Bocarino, Octarine Core. This BKB is down to 8 seconds. And on the Brood, it is 7 seconds. Too bad. Nicely done by TNC to pressure 2 lanes at the moment. Trying to force Admiral back. I don't believe it's to force a fight, but as I say that, they find the Undying, and now the BKB with the Black Hole coming through. It's onto the Silencer, so they don't have Golden Silence to work with. Down goes Ninja Boogie, down goes Tim's. They'll find a third in Armel. And wow, Admiral finding quite the fight. Yeah. Finally finds the Silencer, doesn't have to be afraid of the Global Silence coming out. And getting 3 heroes here, they're gonna force both buybacks.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's structures
bottom.
are fortified.
Cuckoo. Almost getting the tier 3. And Team Admiral, they back off this tier 3 push mid.
A golden thread. Feast. A gift from the goddess.
The prize is mine.
Feel that stun after you're dead. It really becomes quite a nuisance, especially if you're able to stay alive. It's almost like the clockwork Ags, where you're able to get those constant hook shots in, and it really is disruptive to the team fight.
Shadows take us.
Oh, nice Shadow. Head into Roche for a split second. Maybe think about fighting. They've got webs here on the high ground. Sentries placed down for the Dire side. The arrow comes in, and now they've got the swap. Oh my god! How did he pull that off? That is the swap combo happening again into the arrow. Getting a little bit of lag here, but Gabby, he's getting chased by Allison. BKB is going to be popped by Bocarino. They'll get the kill, I believe, on the Gabby. Meanwhile, Boomy as well as the Undying go down. Armel needs to get out of here. BKB popped by Talib. Cuckoo on the run. So good.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Poor Roshan. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Mortality.
So even if it comes out, you'll have a second one, so you can kind of be more free with throwing it.
Who spoiled that shot?
Gem just down on the ground. Pause comes out from the Venge. You getting a little bit of lag in this game? A little stuttering. Yeah. Okay. Same. This doesn't seem to matter. Yeah, I had the same problem in with the Chinese cast. I'm as far away from Shanghai as possible, so I'm also very far from the Singapore server, so it does not help. But I also heard Southeast Asia's servers have been having problems, right? So it's only a 2,000 net worth lead for Admiral, but it looks like and feels like a lot more. Is that... Yeah. Is that due to just the global, like, the global silence not feeling as effective anymore? From the egg. Seems like every time Allison is involved in this fight, he's silencing the Phantom Lance. Always focusing the Phantom Lancer, doing everything you can, nullifier as well as the silence comes through. And it's so hard for Gabby to do anything. And it is constantly just focused very heavily by the Brood and +1. It seems like this is why the fights are going their way, is because the Brood is rightfully focusing Gabby. Because if Gabby's able to, we've seen it. If Gabby's able to find his space and doesn't get focused as heavily.
Dire are scanning.
Finally rolling.
Allies disappear.
Like LGD yesterday against Aster. If you don't have the double cataclysm.
My brood triples.
Yeah. Admiral. There's the arrow. Ooh. The doppelganger Gabby was almost in a little bit of trouble. We'll take away the vision with the sentry ward placed down preemptively. Team Admiral are setting up, looking over mid. Sleight of Fist comes through. There's the Remnant, goes all the way back. Boulder Smash Throne.
Invisibility.
Arrow hits on the Tims. They found him. Tombstone's up there. And now Ninja Boogie. There's not much he could do. He gets swapped, silenced, and killed. They both have buybacks, so not the worst thing in the world. Arrows thrown, no buybacks used yet. They got the glyph, they're holding. The tier 3's about to go down, the swarm is used, black hole comes out, global silence as the buyback comes through. You do have that second black hole with the refresher shard, but he hasn't used it yet. And there it is. Yeah, there's the refresh. There's the black hole on the 2. It's going to take out Gabby. And now they're going to look for this Ember trying to get away. It does have buyback, so 2 kills there. Yeah, they need to leave. The buybacks are here. The remnant's coming. They lost Allison. Going to be dead for 100 seconds. The rolling boulder comes over as the Undying trying to leave, as well as the bench placed down is that remnant. They'll get themselves a third. The chase is on. To leave, trying to run away. The rolling boulder from Tim's. Can he find a boulder smash? Blink over. There it is. Eats the cheese. Back to full health. Remnant over. Slide of fist. Searing chains on a dude. What can they get? Cuckoo comes over. They'll get the kill on a Tim's. Ultra kill here for Cuckoo. It could be the Rampage. Bogarino's the last one left, and they get the Rampage. Cuckoo cleans it up as Admiral try to exit, and they clean up despite using the buybacks. It looked poor for TNC, and Admiral lose it all.
Again, we run.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
X picked up here for the Ember. Go over for the tier 3. They did get one over bottom. While pushing top is Cuckoo. You said this game was going to come down to Cuckoo. He shows it there with the Rampage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, B.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Now coming over, Remnant again. They work on this Rax. Nobody trying to go for any sort of a base race. The time-lapse is used. The K hits on a 2. Cuckoo continuing to move as he gets the melee Rax down. And with that, TNC, they'll make their exit, and it's a lot cleaner than Admiral's.
Top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Roche is going to be important when we make it there. It's up in a minute, but they're actually going to smoke up. They want to re-engage. They don't want Admiral to have a moment to breathe. There's no black hole for 25 seconds. It has to happen now. The blink away. Now they're Remnant forward. The arrow's coming through. And they are all avoided. And yeah, once they didn't get that Enigma, they need to back off.
Radiant's bottom shrine.
That was very close. That was very, very, very clean to not overextend there, because other teams might overextend in a spot like that.
Radiant's bottom
they go too far despite missing the attempt to go in onto the Enigma, and then they chase onto the high ground. Double global silence could be big. Oh boy. This is what we all dream for. Yeah, some of them have been, I would say, a lot more typical. Yeah. But I think that comes with, you know, just how long the patch has been here. You kind of understand what's going to happen with all these picks, but for the most part. And that's why a game like this is so exciting, because you've got the Brood, you've got these refreshers, you've got more coming out. And then it's a lot more exciting to see these different picks like the Enigma. Armel, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains onto Allison, spots that he's doing Roche. Goes into the ulti, and now the Swarm comes out. Arrow Armel! Ooh, God. And now the Nullifier comes through. They've got Bogarino, Black Hole, but it's immediately stopped with the Global Silence. Gotta remember, though, he's got the Refresher Orb. So maybe they definitely saw that he's got the Refresher Orb. He's gonna go in and have the second Black Hole now without Global Silence, or so he thinks. He's very close to a second Global Silence. Soon is the Silencer if he gets the gold.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Yeah, BKB gonna be used. There's the Black Hole. He comes in on Gabby. They've also got the BKB gonna be used by Allison. And now he's gonna get out with the Doppelganger coming through. He's alive for now. Allison trying to chase with the ulti as well as the Orchid and the Nullifier coming down to it. He is gonna die. Dead for 2 minutes. Back over by Roche. You take a look. Cuckoo trying to do all he can. Takes out the Tombstone. Arrow's not gonna hit. No buyback for 2 minutes for Gabby. So now they're trying to get out of here. They're trying to buy as much time as they can. They don't have another Black Hole here. Is used the second time to get the kill on a Gabby with the help of the Nullifier as well as the Silence from Broodmother. 4 heroes alive for TNC. And now we got to see, can they hold when the high ground push comes in?
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
And they might go for throne push. They had the Refresher Shard come in. Bocarino was able to get another Black Hole coming in with the Moonlight Shadow. I don't know. Can they get it? They've got the Hex through onto this Ember. They start to focus. Bocarino looking for his moment. The BKB is going to be used by Cuckoo. He gets the kill on a Boomy. Now he's looking over his... Oh boy, Mirana in a little bit of trouble. The BKB is going to be popped by Allison. They'll get the kill onto Tim's. Buyback comes out. Still 65 seconds without his Phantom Lancer. The arrow hits onto the Ember. Arnell gets away. The BKB is going to be popped by Bocarino. Ninja Boogie gets away. Or I thought he might get away. He ends up dying. He's dead for 90. He's so close to that Refresher Orb. Now he's dead for 80. They're trying to hold. Hex comes out. Cuckoo trying to do all he can. The Magnetize is actually on the 3 with the Silence. With the Geoming. Then a grip. They got the Hex onto the Ember. There's the Black Hole on the 2. Allison, well, is it going to be enough? It is. They take him out. 2 minutes gone. They lose Bocarino. Boulder Smash onto 3. They'll take out the Aegis. Cuckoo trying to do all he can to the time ups. He's dead. He has buyback, however. And now coming in is Tim's looking to get the kill on a Tui, but he rolling boulders. Gets hit by the Nullifier. They'll get the kill. It's 4 heroes dead here on the side of TNC. 20 seconds till they have Gabby. They need to try and hold. If Cuckoo can hold till Gabby comes up, maybe they have a chance with the Ancients exposed. Allison moving in with the rest of the team. They've got 4 heroes here. Taking a lot of damage, though, is to lead. Cuckoo moving in. They'll get the kill. So now it's just the Undying as well as Allison. They've got the damage. They're going for the throne, and now they've got no clip. Oh, the Nullifier comes in. Will have the damage. Admiral win. Oh, boy. Gabby just comes up, but it's not in time. Admiral win on a bang out in this game, too.